Tomorrow morning, around 11 a.m. here in London, a celestial event will unfold that we won't even see with our naked eyes. While the sun hangs high over the UK, on the other side of the planet across East Asia and the Americas, the moon will be drenched in a haunting, deep crimson. We will see the photos and videos flooding our feeds by lunchtime, but don't let the distance fool you. In the ancient world, a blood moon wasn't a local event. It was a global alarm bell. They say the sky is a mirror of the soul, and for many, tomorrow's red light triggers a chilling memory. You see, the last time the heavens bled like this, something devastating happened. A light was extinguished. A man described as a gentleman of white jade, the actor Menglong, Alan Yu, left this world far too soon. Was his departure a natural tragedy, or was it a ripple in the cosmic order? Tonight, we aren't just talking about astronomy. We are talking about heavenly signs, the weight of karma, and the ancient warning that when a righteous soul is harmed, the very stars begin to cry blood. Are you ready to look into the red mirror? Western history and the mandate of heaven. We in Britain have our own history with the Luna Sanguini. From the Druids at Stonehenge to the Moon of Sorrows during the fall of Constantinople, the West has always known that a red moon signals a changing of the guard. But in China, this was even more profound. The emperor was the son of heaven. If the moon turned red, it was his final warning. Look at the end of the Ming dynasty. The court was rife with corruption and killing as if it were a sport. They ignored the heavenly signs, thinking their power was absolute. But the law of the universe is simple. To follow heaven is to prosper. To defy it is to perish. When the king refuses to repent, the kingdom is taken away. The tragedy of the white jade gentleman, Menglong. This brings us to a tragedy that still haunts the hearts of millions. Last September, a man who represented the highest human virtue, Menglong, passed away. In the East, he was called the Gentleman of Jade. Why? Because he was a very kind and pure gentleman who gave his entire life savings to the needy, living a life of pure sacrifice. If a soul like his, a useful arrangement sent by the divine, was cut short by the greed or dark rituals of others, then the debt being written in the stars right now is unfathomable. You cannot sacrifice a person of virtue to buy yourself more time. To the divine architect, that is the ultimate crime. Whoever created this karma must repay it. Tomorrow's blood moon is a cosmic ledger being balanced. As the red light hits the earth, it exposes the blood on the hands of those who thought they were hidden. The Buddha's treasure why forgiveness isn't an escape. Think of the wisdom our ancestors left us, like a grandfather's treasure chest. To ignore it is to be a fool. Look at the story of the Buddha and his cousin Devadatta. Devadatta tried to murder the Buddha multiple times. The Buddha, in his infinite mercy, forgave him. But here's the secret that modern people forget. Forgiveness is a choice, but justice is a law. Even though the Buddha didn't hate him, the earth itself opened up to swallow Devadatta into the deepest hell. Why? Because the Buddha cannot delete a debt of blood. Every life has a source, and every act has an echo. If you disturb the divine order, the universe will reset itself with or without your permission. Conclusion: the choice of the soul. Tomorrow, London will be bright and busy while the moon turns red on the other side of the world. But the energy remains. When the heavens show a sign, the wise man asks, "Am I living in truth?" To those who seek power through harm, put down the blade. The divine has seen your heart. To the rest of us, let us protect the virtuous, cherish every life, and remember the Gentleman of Jade. In a world that can turn red in an instant, make sure your soul remains as pure as white jade. Follow the will of heaven, and you shall find the path home. If this journey has touched you, please join our community by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. We must stay awake to the signs that others ignore. And finally, if you believe that a life of virtue deserves the protection of the law in the universe, if you agree that the white jade gentleman deserves the truth, please sign his petition. Justice for Menglong. You will find the link in the description below. May you find peace in the coming moon. I'll see you in the next one.